Hello, good morning, students. Let us see one more trick for the reaction of metal oxide, alkali metal oxide with water. So, what is the trick, student? That is trick we have to keep in mind. That is, if normal oxides are there, like lithium oxide or sodium oxide, they will give only metal hydroxide. They will give only metal hydroxide. If peroxide is there, student, peroxide, so they will give the two compound, that is metal hydroxide and hydrogen peroxide. Metal hydroxide and hydrogen peroxide. And if superoxide are there, student, superoxide, they will give three compound, student, that is metal hydroxide, hydrogen peroxide and dioxygen. So dear student, let us have a look over the reactions and try to understand what the compound they are going to give. So firstly, suppose that is lithium oxide are there, Li2O. This is normal oxide. This is known as what, student? Normal oxide. Normal oxide. So normal oxide, if it is reacting with the water, student, H2O, so they will give that is hydroxide, only one compound, LiOH. This is the lithium hydroxide. Okay, lithium hydroxide. Similarly, one more compound is there. Sometime it is, that is, you will find that is Na2O. So it will also react with the water. It will give 2NaOH. Okay, so this is the first case, student. This is the first case. Now you go for the next one, peroxide. So peroxide is there, student, Na2O2. Okay, and if it is reacting with the water molecule, dear student, so it will give two compound. First one is, that is NaOH, and then it will give, student, what? That is hydroxide and peroxide, H2O2. Now we have to balance this equation, student. Two sodium are there, so you put out 2, and now the you see oxygen 2 to 4 here is, so you multiply by 2. So peroxide, student, peroxide, it is giving two compound. What two compound, student? That is the hydroxide, and this is the hydroxide, and what it will give, student? Hydrogen peroxide. This is the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide, right? Now the next point, student, what is there? Superoxide is there, KO2. This is the superoxide. So dear student, if you see superoxide and if you are reacting with the water, H2O, so what it will going to be give, student? What is it going to give? It is the giving hydrogen, that is hydroxide plus hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, and together it will give, that is dioxygen. So that is, this is the hydroxide and this is hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, and that is metal hydroxide. This is the what? Metal hydroxide. Metal hydroxide, and that is dioxygen. Dioxygen, right? So dear students, superoxide, if you see, now we have to balance here. See how many oxygen are there? 2, 2, 4, 1, 5. Here how many are there? 2, 1, 3. And to balance it out, you put out here is the, student, 2. It will be the 2, right? Now you check out the hydrogen 2. It is 2 2 ja 4, 1 5. Here is 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 6 2 8. 2 2 4 2 6. Here is 5. So you put out 2. Now you see, student, now you can check out, that is oxygen is 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 6. Oxygen here is 2, here you can check out, student. Already I wrote the valence equation, that is already valence 2 2 molecule. So hydrogen is already 4, here is 2, here is 2. Oxygen is already valence, 2 6. So 2 to 4 to 6. Okay, that is valence. Potassium is valence, and everything is valence. So that is what you have to keep in mind, student. If the normal oxide is there, so normal oxide, student, that is giving, that is only hydroxide, only it is giving hydroxide. Second point, okay, peroxide is there, student. So peroxide is giving what? No, hydroxide plus hydrogen peroxide, hydroxide plus what? Hydrogen peroxide, hydrogen peroxide. Okay, now last one, superoxide. You see, if it is there superoxide, so what it will give, student? Superoxide, the case of superoxide is, what is the superoxide, students? What is the superoxide? It will give, that is hydroxide. Then it will give peroxide plus dioxygen. Okay, peroxide plus O2. So this you are hydrolyzing. So they are giving, that is the compound, respective compound. Thank you so much for watching, friend. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel so that it can reach out to the maximum number of students, needful students. Thank you, students.